And welcome back to WCCF Tech TV, everyone. This is Keith once again, and we've got some details regarding the Assassin's Creed Origins game that is launching on October 27th this year. Thankfully, in a new post on the official Ubisoft blog, the European publisher detailed both the minimum and recommended system requirements, which are surprisingly reasonable. And with the former allowing the game to run at 720p 30 FPS, utilizing a dynamic resolution which has been confirmed for all platforms, though it can be turned off in the PC version for the most quality, which is kind of neat to see. Dynamic resolution games like Gears of War 4 actually supported that, and if you were playing at higher resolutions like 4K on the desktop, you could utilize up to, and we don't know yet how they're going to implement this, but you could use up to a 20% dynamic resolution reduction. So as you were playing the game, if it got a lot heavier action, the resolution would actually dynamically scale down slightly, and it was very hard to really notice. It was very good about it, and it was able to keep a more consistent higher frame rate, especially at higher resolutions. Outside of that, features on the PC version, we're looking at multi-monitor setup, so support for multi-monitors. An ultra-wide 21:9 resolutions are going to be available, which is a great added feature. An adjustable field of view slider will be present, so that's pretty cool. However, don't expect any multi-GPU support at launch. They did say it could be added in a subsequent update, but don't count on that. There will be no DX12 support. It'll be a DX11 title, which is interesting because I personally felt like the last few Assassin's Creed games could have really benefited from being a DX12 next-gen API, so to say, because of the amount of draw calls the game utilizes. It will feature a built-in performance benchmark and performance analysis tool, so expect to see full results from us when the game launches. Let's jump into those minimum and recommended configurations. For minimum, they're recommending at least an i5 2400 or an FX 6350, so very reasonable on the CPU side. And the video card actually goes all the way back to the GTX 660 or an AMD R9 270, which is very surprising. Those are quite old GPUs at this time, but seeing that they will support, and I do know it's 720p at the lowest video preset, but it is showing that this is a capable alternative for running the game. Now, the recommended configuration is even just as reasonable. We're looking at an i7 3770, that's a locked SKU, not even the K model, and then an FX 8350 8-core. So that's cool to see. Video cards are requiring nothing more than a GTX 760 or an AMD R9 280X, which that's, again, a fairly old card at this point. Most all modern GPUs from both vendors are going to perform, well, better than these. So if you've got a more modern video card, you're in luck. System RAM, of course, 8 gigs. It recommends that over the 6 gig on the minimum, but this is for the high preset at 1080p, so that's pretty cool to see that they're anticipating being able to run it at a reasonable frame rate there. So that's pretty cool stuff. If you want to see a little bit more in depth on this information, feel free to head over to the article linked in the description. If you found the video entertaining or informative whatsoever, feel free to leave a like and a subscribe. If you have anything to add, do so in the comments. And as always, this is Keith with the WCCF Tech TV, and we'll catch you in the next video.